Forget dry, crumbly scones. These are soft, buttery, and flaky. They melt in your mouth. And the secret? It's simpler than you think. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's a free one here. If this is your first time joining, welcome. Hit the subscribe button to join the family. And to already existing subscribers, thank you for always sticking and staying with me. Today we are making very simple and basic scones. So let me teach you how to make it. We'll be using buttermilk for this recipe, so we are going to start off by making our buttermilk. I added some lemons to my milk, some lemon juice to my milk to make that buttermilk. After adding the lemon, you're going to leave this to sit for about 5 to 10 minutes and then your buttermilk is ready. Look at this texture. This shows that your buttermilk is ready to be used, okay? So to making our scones, you're going to start with our dry ingredients. You're going to add some sugar to your bowl and your flour. Make sure that you always scoop out your flour this way to get the accurate measurement. When you dip your measuring tin straight into your flour and grab it, you end up taking more than you need and it makes your scones become harder. So make sure you always measure it this way. To your flour, you're going to add some baking powder and salt. Mix everything together and set aside. Your dry ingredients is ready now. Anytime you're making scone, make sure you are always using cold butter. So you're going to now cut the butter into smaller pieces, peanut sizes to be precise. Then you're going to pour everything into your dry ingredients. With a pastry cutter or with your hand, you're going to now mash everything together. Make sure you leave a little lumps of the butter inside because that is going to give you very buttery, tender, and fluffy scones. So you don't want to mash up everything. Now with that aside, you're going to go on to work on your wet ingredients. Add that buttermilk to a bowl. Add 1 egg and your vanilla extract. You can use pineapple extract if that's what you have available. Now mix everything till it's well combined. Now pour your wet ingredients into the dry ingredients, okay? Mix everything together. Make sure you don't overmix the batter because over kneading it will make it less fluffier, okay? Yeah, so you don't want to over mix it. Whilst mixing, you get something like this. It looks a bit sticky and messy, but don't worry, it's going to come together very well. Transfer this onto a flat surface after mixing everything and you're going to now shape into a round shape. Okay, make sure you apply quite an amount of flour on this because it's sticky and you don't want it sticking everywhere. So the more flour you sprinkle on it, the more easier it is to combine and put them together. So I realized my hand was becoming too sticky, so I had to use my pastry cutter, okay? As you can see, it's easier to use the pastry cutter. All you have to do is just sprinkle some flour, turn one side onto the other, and repeat the process until you get a perfectly shaped scone like this. Now divide this into two. You're going to get about 6 different scones from these. Divide this into 2. Always make sure that you're dipping your cutter in flour to avoid the dough sticking to it. Now cut them into triangular shapes. This is the American style scones. They're always in the triangular shapes. English style scones are normally like round biscuits with, very high layers. This is not like that, but it's an easier way to make scones. It's also delicious and you can add whatever you want to add to it. You can add blueberries, you can add lemon zest, you can add raisins. You can add literally anything, but I love them plain, so this is how I'm making it. You're going to transfer the scones onto your baking sheet already lined with the parchment paper. Make sure the shapes are intact. I'm going to pop this into your oven and bake for 10 to 12 minutes, and then you come out with something like this. A very crispy scone on the outside, soft and pillowy on the inside. Look at that. Just look at me breaking it and how soft it looks on the inside. Now let's break it. This is so soft and pillowy and extremely delicious. If you love recipes like this, hit that like button. Drop a comment if you'll be trying this, and subscribe for more comforting bakes every week. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, and always stay safe.